Welcome to Not This Person. We take everything personal. My name is Chris, and here with me as always is
Nathan. What's going on, guys?
Hi, everybody. Well.
Back again.
We have an interesting one today.
You do.
Someone went MIA on me.
Oh, this is on me?
Yeah, I saw you.
Oh, nah.
Nah, I don't know. You went on your little side quest that I didn't know about.
I'm trying to think.
And it kind of blew my mind. I was like, what is this man doing?
So, there's actually a lot to catch you up on.
Yeah. I feel like I was like unaware of everything that was happening.
There's probably there's so much that I know. There's one thing that you for sure don't know. I don't even know if I can talk about the first one, though, before the side quest. I don't think you know about it.
I don't know about it.
What happened here?
I don't know about it.
Charles, can I talk about it? What happened? I'll be vague. So I'll start with this. Okay, so welcome to the show, guys. First of all, welcome back. Welcome back to, obviously Nothing Personal. Glad to have you. Glad to see you. Hugs and kisses. So this was 2 weeks ago. Yes, we'll say 2 weeks ago. Or no, whatever. A week ago. I was at work.
Yeah.
Okay, at our place of work. And I get a phone call from my significant other that it's about to get real serious, that there was possibly someone inside the apartment. You don't know about this, do you?
No.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, she was here?
Yeah. So, and we'll cut, whatever, but get the call. Mm-hmm. And I literally, I was inside. I dropped everything and ran full speed to my car. Like I hit a 40.
You didn't clock out?
No.
Yeah, that's right up for you.
Hey, I zoomed.
Yeah.
I zoomed. I was like debating to talk about it or whatever, and we talked about it as a joke. But no, I zoomed out and I'm admitting on here now, I probably broke more than like 20 traffic laws.
That's all right.
Zooming. And I'll tell you what. One,
you feel like Liam Neeson?
I actually said this. I'm going to date myself a little. I said the transporter, and then I also said that Dom Toretto ain't got shit on me. Because I haven't driven that car like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a retired person that drives. I don't do that anymore. There was not a single person, not a single red, nothing that I stopped for. I never stopped. Okay, so you drove from work to my... How long did it take you?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? I got here in 9 or 10.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never stopped. I'm not kidding when I say this. And I was at lights, or going towards lights. I just zoomed past them. I cut people off. There was a point where I was driving and I was pulling up and I was like, I timed the car perfect to where I looked and I just gassed it and went past. So anyway, I'm flying home to get here. While I'm doing that, I'm probably calling everybody I could think of. I called 911, and I'm trying to call the apartments because there's an on-duty officer here. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to do all at the same time. I'm screaming. I keep, for whatever reason, dialing to a number in Ohio of apartments, not my apartment. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to do all that. Finally get everything in order. I talked to the apartments. I'm getting all that done, whatever. Meanwhile, she's not responding to me. I'm calling. It's going to voicemail. So at this point, I'm thinking of every crazy scenario possible and losing my mind. Obviously,
I hope at the end of this it's like it was a prank.
I have an ending, sort of.
Okay.
So we're going, or I'm going. I finally get here. So, and again, I'm gonna admit all this on here because one, content, two, because it all happened. It's what it is. I then call 911. They transfer me 3, excuse my French, fucking times. 3 times. So I'm traveling through counties. Your boy's moving, right? So I'm in Montgomery. Then I'm in Tomball technically, and then I move into Harris.
Yeah.
So I'm moving through the county. They transfer me over and over. Finally, when I get to Harris, I gave the lady the business. Dude, I was yelling at her. Because at this point, I'm now like crossing towards 2920, so I'm pretty close.
Yeah.
she was yelling, I was yelling, and I was like, if you
What was she yelling at you about?
because she was trying to get me to calm down because I was screaming at the top of my lungs.
Okay.
She's like, what's going on? And I was like, I think that there's someone inside my apartment. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm calling, but I'm not getting through.
Yeah.
So they're like, who? How do you know? And they're like asking me all these questions. And I was like, I kept saying the address over and over and over again. I'm just calling the address, saying the address. She goes, what did she ask me? Then she goes, sir, I need you to calm down. I called her names. You shouldn't call someone. I started just going off because she was just asking me all these questions, dude. And I'm trying to tell her, like, just send like an officer or two over there, please. Like, I need someone over there. So then she goes, is there, because I'm getting now close enough to where I'm like, oh, I'm going to beat them because she's just still talking to me. I was like, if I get there and y'all are not there, I will not wait. I will go up. I kept saying that. I was like, I'm going to go up. I'm not going to wait. She's like, I don't advise that. And I was like, oh, I don't care what you advise.
Yeah.
So then she's like, is there any weapons on you or in the property? I said, my pistol is in there. It's loaded. If I get to it, I literally said, if I get to it, someone dies. And she's like, sir, you just made a threat. I said, no, I made you a promise. Like, and I was losing it, dude. So I finally.
What did she expect?
Exactly. And she's like, sir, you just know you made a threat on someone's life. I was like, oh, you better hope no one's in there when I get in there. I was losing.
Isn't that like a. Dude, you could do that though.
Technically you can't. But here's the thing.
You can't threaten them, but.
At that point,
I think at the moment you can, right?
The last thing I yelled, and then because I'm like, I said someone's like in my home is what I said, like possibly in my home. So she's like, sir, you still can't make a threat, whatever, blah blah blah. And I said, I'm not making a threat. Like, I'm just losing it at that point. So I'm like, dude, I'm down the street. I was like, if you have not already had 2 officers there or an officer there, I'm not waiting. So she's like, sir, we advise. I said, do you need me anymore? She said no, and I just hung up. So I pull up and I see like down the street is 2 cars, right? So I jump out and I run, like I'm running up here, and like they're now running, or they're coming towards me, and I'm yelling at them. And I was like, have you gone up? And the dude is saying something that I don't know. And I was like, man, like you, like whatever. Now, mind you, when I pull up, I don't have my pistol. I don't have nothing. At that point, I was so enraged. I was like, if someone's inside, I'm going to kill them with my bare hands. Like, that's what I just had decided at that moment. I was like, it just is what it is. Like, I'll get in. I know where I'm at. It is what it is. Like, I was just that heated, right? I run up and then they run behind me.
Oh, they were running too?
They were coming behind me at that point. And like, they're come behind me. They're at the end of the steps and they're looking at me, and I'm banging on the door. And I was like, have you gone inside? And the guy's like, oh, we spoke to her. Like, she's fine. And I'm like, yeah. Have you seen her? Like, and I'm like, we were just trying to now. And he's like, who are you? And I'm like, asshole, I live here. Like, I live here. So we're going back and forth. And he's like, she's inside, blah, blah. So I was like, have you seen her? He's like, no. And I was like, you gonna kick the door down? You want me to do it? Because at that point, I'm still like, you haven't seen her. So then, long story short, Chelsea comes. We have a conversation. We kind of like whatever. They come in. They check everything out. At the end of the story, I don't know if there was someone in here or not. Chelsea was showering. It was a little, and again, we'll cut whatever, right? Chelsea's list, we'll cut. But Chelsea was showering, and she thought that she heard a voice. The dog's barking. The dog starts barking really loud. And there was like some words that were said that obviously, like, you're in an apartment by yourself. You don't expect anyone to like, obviously we have neighbors and stuff, but it just didn't add up, you know?
No, you can usually make out if a voice is like within your.
From what she said, it was very clear. Like, and that's why I was like, I mean, to be like fair, I don't think the top. There's a lot of factors. Yeah. But I don't know, because there was like something. It was a whole thing. But all in all, like, obviously we're on a little higher security now. But I don't know, dude. That was a little bit of a doozy of a day. Because then I even called your brother. Because I know he lives really close. I called him, and he's like, what's going on? And I was like, man, fuck it, whatever. Like, it's fine. Yeah. What?
You didn't even call me.
You're far. What are you doing?
Not that far.
You're pretty far.
I take the toll. I'll be here in like 10 minutes.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You weren't gonna beat me here.
With the Thule on me?
No one was gonna beat me. I did call my dad, though, and he was on the way with someone behind him as well. They called me. They were like, we're on the way.
Put up with a Thule on me.
They were pulling up with but like, I just didn't, I don't know, dude. It's crazy, right? Yeah. Like, in a situation like that, obviously I'm not here, but like, you just have a lot of emotions. A lot of things are going on all at once. And to be here, like, you know, this little shithead dog, right, is, you know, she's barking, but you don't know essentially like kind of what's going on.
What did
but-
you hear?
You want me to say it? You don't know, she's not mic'd up. You want me to say it? So when she's in the shower, she heard when the dog starts barking, like she was saying that she heard someone say that, like the dog's barking, they're like, oh, like good, like was a good boy.
I didn't hear exactly, but the tone of it was like whenever you're trying to
Like calm a dog down.
Like, oh, good boy.
Yeah, like oh, good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing.
like kind of like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So and that's why I was like, and then immediately, so we had a note on our door. I went down to the apartments because the dude was like, I was like, was maintenance here today? I told him on the phone. He's like, nah, maintenance wasn't here. And I said, does anybody have who has keys? Like I started asking him, and like I'm telling him at this point, I was like, I'm like kind of hinting like, did you go inside the apartment? Like for any reason, did you try and drop a note? Did you? He's like, oh no, man, we don't do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just looking at him like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you. You don't know me. You know, obviously I'm just like, it's just a weird. And I told the cop because I was pissed at him when he was getting ready to leave. We were walking down together, and then the courtesy officer, there's a constable that he's over here. He comes over, and I'm walking down with him, and the dude was like, man, we were parked far because we didn't know if it was a hostage situation. And I told the dude, I was like, can I be honest with you? Y'all really dropped the ball. And he's like, well, why do you say that? And I was like,
HPD for you, bro.
I said, for one, it wasn't the HPD. I said for sheriffs. Shout out to sheriffs. So I was like, y'all didn't even like see, like y'all didn't go in.
Yeah,
Y'all didn't
make
know.
confirmation
I
or
said there could be
nothing,
someone behind the thing with a gun. Like, you know what I mean? Like people are crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And what was kind of like had everything riled up is that there was something that had just happened in our apartments like a day prior. So everyone's kind of already like thinking stuff, you know, and you're just in your head. You're like, well, shit, it's, you know, middle of the day, 1, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's a great time. Everyone's at work. No one's home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, dude. It just is wild. I'm just like,
It is kind of crazy.
yeah. So, you know,
I might need to invest in that little door stop thing. You know what I mean?
there's a few things that
I've seen
actually,
those on TikTok.
there's a few things I had looked up. I talked about a door, like a ring.
No. The ones I'm talking about, I seen on TikTok. They were like, if you live in like apartments and stuff, get this. I recommend it. Yeah, like it's like it's like how you put a chair under the doorknob.
I know you're talking about.
Something like that.
Yeah. There's little things that we can do that obviously can fortify that door to have it, you know, to be more safe. But I don't know, dude. That's just a weird.
It's crazy.
It's a weird situation because I mean, people are bold and they'll do stuff like that. People are dumb, you know, and it's like, and that's a crazier one because it's like it puts anyone involved. Obviously, she's here, but it puts everyone.
And even if it's just like a case of like you maybe heard something that really wasn't, you know, yeah, I think it's still a good idea to like take it serious. You know?
No, absolutely, yeah. No, the officer was like, and because I had talked to when they left, I was telling them how I felt like they were idiots, and then I was telling the constable, I was like, kind of what happened, and he's like, and I don't know, like I don't know, you know, like it's weird, you know. He said I know the people that are here and stuff, like the workers and whatnot, and he's like, I don't know. He's like, that's a weird one for sure. But I mean, then you think about it, you see those videos of like maintenance people that like go into the
weird, yeah.
Well, they go into
yeah.
homes and they're digging through people's shit. Like it's stuff like that where you're just like, and this is me accusing, thinking, and speculating kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it's all a very weird. Like we've kind of like whatever, right? You know, Chelsea had them like whole thing.
I think that someone came in, like,
Oh wow.
because we had like a notice in our door.
Yeah.
I think that they came in, like.
What was the notice for?
It was something for our rent. We had messed something up. We tried to. It was just dumb. It was dumb. But it was a notice that we had.
So somebody came up to the door, pretty much.
Yeah, someone.
I mean, somebody had to come up to the door
Yeah,
to
yeah,
put the
yeah.
note.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that they did come in because Honey does not bark like that.
No, that's
unless
true. Somebody's in.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
She
is
does that to me, even to me.
Yeah, which is why. That's why I said. Which is why it was kind of weird. And I had like kind of charged them and like asked them, but it just I don't know. Like, if you did something like that and you know it's gonna get you in trouble, you're not gonna admit it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like mind you, that person is only
up
there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not gonna. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And it's kind of a weird. Cause like I was talking to somebody about it. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of piece everything together. It does.
It's a little weird. Yeah.
I do think like maybe they came in and then they heard the shower or whatever, and then
They're like, oh shit,
went out
kind of
and
thing.
put it on the door, which they're not supposed to come in. But I don't think that they just came to the door and slid that in and walked away.
Yeah.
Because the way that Honey was barking.
Yeah, I mean, she to be fair, she doesn't go crazy like that unless like he might hear someone at the door, but like
Still barking, like,
yeah.
but that's it when they decide.
But she'll do
That's
this thing,
crazy,
you know,
dude.
like she'll do this thing where she barks and then she goes like she does this weird
Yeah.
like noise, and it's because someone's in here.
And she was going back and forth from the restroom and into the living room.
Yeah.
Like she was like trying to tell.
Oh, she was out of her cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the bathroom door is open. Chelsea's in the shower with the door open. Like the pets are out, and Honey, she's out.
Yeah.
When she's showering, she's just playing around. So she's doing that, and it's like that's why I told the.
I mean, good thing too. She is very protective over y'all too.
At least she'll let us know. I don't know if she ain't gonna attack. She'll
No, I
run.
don't know. If she's near you, I try to step to you. She like, she makes a little
Yeah,
either that or she don't like me.
it's probably more of that.
Yeah.
No, but yes, but that's what I said. It's kind of weird. Like she did her job.
Behavior
Was odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was enough to have me thinking like I don't, because I just was like at first I was like, oh, like you just had a moment, like maybe you heard our upstairs neighbor or like whatever. But this lady down here, quiet as a mouse. Them, they're new but very weird. And if you hear something clear as day,
Yeah, if you put in the pieces together, the dog acting strange. I mean, the clear voice. I mean, the note at the door.
yeah.
That means somebody had to come up to the door at least.
Because that's when I asked him. I said, who delivered? Like who gave this out? And he didn't say. And it was kind of a weird thing. Because then I was
Was he
asking.
the only one in the freaking office?
There was two people in the office.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was two people in the office. But either way, it didn't add up, kind of thing. And I'm just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
So we're slotted for a later date. I'm actually trying to do a little more deep diving into it because it's a little. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. It's still a lot because like I was telling the. No,
I bet it is. Dude.
Yeah, no, listen,
yeah.
absolutely.
Because your home is supposed to be like.
It's your sanctuary.
yeah,
Even
safe-
if
your
we're
safe
in
house,
I would say we're in an apartment, but I mean it's still ours, right?
Still, yeah.
The thing is though that I was telling the off duty the on duty whatever, I was like, it's still it's our space, right? And he's like, no, I get it. He said, man, I don't know if someone is in there or not, but he said, man, make sure you lock your doors. Obviously, make sure you have your your weapon if you have a weapon. And he said, just be safe, man. That's the only thing you can do. Because he said, honestly, I don't know. Like he wasn't involved in it, but I was like, these guys are. He's like, I'm not gonna like talk bad about them, but I mean. If everything's fine, if she's fine, he said, I'm just down the way. If y'all ever need anything, I'm here. I said, no, I was calling for you, man. He started laughing. Because I told him, I was like, I was going to go in there. And he's like, I mean, that's your woman, man. I understand. Like, he's like, I'm not going to tell you nothing. Like, it is what it is, He said, it's better to be safe than sorry. That's what he kept saying. It's better to be safe than sorry. But, and then they came here. They're so extra, bro. They're so extra because I was like,
And then the cabinet.
yes. The one of them goes. It was two of them. One of them goes over there, and he's like, "I'm not looking for food or nothing. I'm just trying to." He's looking for the cabinets, and I'm like, "Make it your bitch." And then he comes over here.
Like, bro, get out of here, bro. Who's gonna be in the upper
You want to hear
cabinet?
something? He goes. He has a gun on his side. His little gun. He goes. He takes it out. He opens the right here. He's like, clear. Going in. Clear. He's on the other doors. He's. What about here? He opens, and then what made me more mad is that his partner puts his hand on his back. And then he goes,
Breaching.
yeah, clear. I'm like, man, what's up, man? Damn, yeah, like calm down. Hey, you weren't none of that energy. Y'all were walking back to your cars, about to go eat, freaking Cece's pizza over here. Like, I don't know. It just was a very weird experience, like thing.
Oh, that's
right?
scary. No, that is scary.
Yeah, and I like for Chelsea, it's a lot, right? Because I mean, dude, but you're by yourself.
Yeah.
And then let's like change the scenario and say that she's in the room. And someone comes in, like there's way to fortify the room really, really fast.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still gotta grab like there. I have a weapon at home, and like we have a weapon here, and like you can still do that, but it's
like
still
the restroom is like where you're the most vulnerable.
door open and
think.
all that. But you have to think about it too. Also, I myself, besides the police, I'm still 10 minutes out.
Yeah.
And like whether there was someone in here or not. No, them two weren't gonna be able to stop me. Like
No,
they're gonna have,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? And like they're doing this whole thing. I'm not trying to sound like hero or whatever, but it's like, no, we need to like. I just was explaining to them and to all of them, and like to y'all, like just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I think anybody would react very.
No,
very
I agree.
Similar.
No, I agree.
But last night I was telling Chelsea she was out, and I heard a noise, and I got up with my gun. And I came out here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Dang, boy.
Dang, bro. Somebody playing GTA live action. You know what I'm saying? Dude, this is the
For
apartment
real,
of
bro.
side quest, dude.
Yeah, I heard that.
Dude. Hey, the whole.
Where are we, bro?
So no, I got up my gun
Yeah.
and my fucking dumbass. I got up my gun. I came out here because it sounded like someone was messing with the door, and it was fucking her.
Oh.
She was having a bad dream in the room, and I heard her like
Oh.
next to me, and I just heard it, and I was like, I got up and I immediately came out here in the dark.
Because you're
and-
already like on edge.
Yeah, well, just I'm by myself, and I'm just like, man, if it is what it is, kind of thing. But it just that's a bad feeling. No,
Yeah,
you
I
know what I
agree.
mean? Like,
I've had 2 experiences like that at my like newer home
yeah,
where, so that home makes a lot of noises, creaks, the refrigerator, the ice machine, the water, like the pipes go through like the attic, the water heater,
yeah,
and like it makes a lot of noises, like somebody's walking or like a tap on the counter or something like that, you know.
yeah,
There was a few times where I'm like 2 a.m. and then like you wake up and like it's kind of like a deer.
yeah.
You know how a deer hears you and it's like, you know, like and it's like real quiet.
Mm-hmm.
That was me, and I was like, I turned my listening up. I was like, let's see if I hear anything. And there's even been points where like I went and go grab, you know, my weapon or whatever. I had loaded and everything, and was like, once I leave this door, bro, it's gonna go down, you know. And it's like, or sometimes I even like play scenarios in my head, like where. So I lock everything behind me. I live by
Yeah.
myself. I lock every single door. I sleep with the door locked. I shower with the door locked. I lock all the doors. You
Yeah.
know, like, because if somebody's gonna come to me, it's gonna be known
Yeah,
that they're there. You know, because they get through my door, all the doors.
yeah.
So I would like, which angle in my room would be best? You know,
Which angle in your room? Okay.
surprise attack.
Surprise from them or you?
Me,
Oh, okay.
my house be getting dark.
Do you say surprise attack when you attack them though?
Surprise attack!
Surprise, motherfucker! Got you.
No,
Oh,
but that's what I. But
Yeah.
there was like twice where I was like genuinely like, dang, somebody might be here.
It's easy to do it out there.
Hey, chill out, bro.
They can kill you in the. I
no
mean,
ideas, bro. Don't give people ideas.
they can kill you and they never know. No one ever knows. I mean, your dad wouldn't find
I
out
mean,
for,
that is true. He wouldn't find out
for
for
a
a
while.
couple weeks.
Yeah, you'd be in there. What? What do you got?
What?
Throw it.
Who is a better entertainer, Eddie Murphy or Jamie Foxx?
Who would be the better entertainer, Eddie Murphy or Jamie Foxx?
Who's a better entertainer?
Good segue. Good segue.
Yeah, actually, great. Way to take us just take us way off. I
Eddie
like
Murphy.
it. You think Eddie Murphy?
I love Eddie Murphy movies so much more.
Can I be honest?
Had the movie
Wait,
Life,
hold on.
top tier comedy film of all time. to
Hold
me.
on, wait. Okay, so if we're talking about Eddie Murphy versus
Eddie
this
Murphy
is
and
so
Martin
fucking-
Lawrence,
I love how we're way off. Wait,
perfect
can
comedy.
I?
And Bernie Mac.
Wait. Okay, time out. Okay, hold on. Okay, time out. Wait. Okay, what do we? But what's the setting? Because if we're being honest,
Any
wait.
setting.
No, because Eddie.
Okay, comedy.
Well, hold on. Eddie Murphy just in.
Overall.
Wait, I was about to
Overall,
say.
okay, Jamie Foxx is singing. He's
Exactly.
a really good actor.
Triple threat. Hey, quadruple threat. He can do whatever.
Django is really, really good.
Django's. Although they say the
She
N word
take my
47
money.
times, great
I'm
movie.
me.
Here's the thing.
He killed it.
But in anything he does, impressions, his comedy, if you ever watch any of his comedy, but Eddie Murphy just like a regular person, he's very weird. He's a really weird guy.
You're right. I think Jamie Foxx.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's Jamie Foxx.
As an entertainer,
because you
Jamie
also have to
Foxx.
remember, Jamie Foxx is like well known for these crazy parties. Like that's his thing. He's done that for
You're right.
years.
As an entertainer, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Eddie
Overall
Murphy.
entertainer. I'm not. I love Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's coming back. He's doing comedy soon, or like he's coming out. Netflix. They bought him out to do comedy. But what? You got another one? It's from Twitter.
Was it like a poll?
Yeah.
What's the poll? They said Eddie Murphy, didn't they?
And Jamie Foxx direct and play in a movie as 10 plus characters? I'll wait. But right now it's 50-50.
As what characters?
Can he? Oh, because Eddie Murphy does. You know, he plays multiple characters in his movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Jamie Foxx hasn't done it, but he probably could do it without a doubt.
But it's literally like 50-50.
Dude,
Yeah.
Norbit.
Now that's a hard one though.
That is hard.
Because I really do. I really,
Nutty
really,
Professor.
really do like Eddie Murphy.
He's put out good movies. I just think he's a weird guy. Like he's too famous. Does that make sense?
To be fair, I think I only really like one Eddie Murphy movie.
You know what my favorite one is?
And I like.
What's your favorite?
Like one Jamie Foxx movie, but he did good on Electro.
He was great in Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did.
Denzel or Samuel L. Jackson?
Jesus Christ.
Dang, we live like Red Dead Redemption over here.
I
boy.
know, dude. We got trains.
The train,
She's asking about
revving
Samuel L.
engines.
Jackson. Wait, what? What is this? Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson or who?
Denzel Washington.
Oh, I know who I'm gonna
Samuel.
say. Really?
Yeah.
Denzel. What is it though? Just in general?
Overall entertainer.
Oh, definitely Denzel, dude.
Samuel.
Dude, Denzel, the fighting, Denzel top.
He only did action movies.
Which I'm down.
Nah. I think
Dude,
Samuel L.
I
Jackson
just
got
watched-
more of like that.
Stop. What is it? Is it Man on Fire? What's
Man on Fire is good.
great movie?
Great movie.
Hey, but he's got so
He's
many
even good in
Fences. Have you ever seen
I haven't
Fences?
seen Fences.
Dude, Fences. It's not an action movie.
He's-
Fences is so good.
He's good in
Huh?
70-30. It's very.
To who?
Who's winning?
People are saying Denzel.
Absolutely.
But this person's like, show me the diversity in Denzel.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Training Day?
Training is good. It's all like kind of the same movie though.
No, it's not. You're insane.
American Gangster.
Great movie. Dude, he's got the banger. Is that Frozo?
Frozen,
Okay. All right. That's not same.
Shaft,
See.
Shaft? Not that great.
Carter,
Wait, what is
Pulp
that?
Fiction.
Carter.
Pulp Fiction. Marvel.
Marvel.
The Marvel movies.
He's got to stand there with the eye patch, bro. Chill out. Nah, I think it's Denzel, dude.
I don't know.
Denzel's got range. I'm just saying. My man's got range.
I like Samuel L. Jackson.
And no matter what, but
No, I like Denzel Washington too. I don't know. That's a hard
I'm
one.
trying to think. What's my favorite Denzel movie?
But I think I
Oh,
like
Book of
Samuel L. Jackson.
Eli. Dude, Book of Eli's so good. Oh man,
Man, that guy's good.
dude, I'm thinking of all the movies that he's. Oh man, Denzel's got a lot of good movies. I'm probably missing. People are probably like, "Damn, you forgot about this movie." Oh man, too many to. But Samuel L. Jackson doesn't really have that many. And but
He's
also
in Django too.
what? Oh, Samuel L. Jackson and Django is right.
He's in Glass. He's in.
I wasn't
Glass
a fan
was
of
a good
Glass.
movie.
I wasn't a fan of Glass.
He's in Star Wars.
Man,
Mace
So,
Windu. He's in
man.
Kingsman. I
Yes.
like them in Kingsman. He in Triple H, The Hateful Eight. Have you seen The Hateful Eight?
I've seen the Hateful Eight.
Good movie,
It is a good movie.
bro. Snakes on a Plane.
I'm tired of these.
Snakes on a Plane.
Hey, I will say
Jackie Brown, The Incredibles.
The Incredibles, of course.
Jackie Brown was good.
Didn't see Jackie Brown.
Goodfellas. He's in Goodfellas apparently. He's in Die Hard.
He is in Die Hard.
Have you ever seen Black Snake Moan?
No,
Good movie.
don't know what that is.
It's an old like I don't think it ever really got.
Yeah, but
popular.
Denzel. But the thing about Denzel, he just has
He's in Coming to America.
Safe House. Denzel and Ryan
Have
Reynolds.
you seen Jumper?
I have seen Jumper. It's
was
got
good in
old boy in
Jumper?
it. He was good in Jumper too.
He's in Menace to Society too. I don't remember seeing him in Menace.
I don't remember seeing him in that either. I don't know. Hey, you got any more, Chels?
Good transition though.
Yeah,
Nice.
great transition. Way to just derail us. I
I
love it.
respect that.
Yeah, I do. I appreciate that. It's humbling.
Oh, but let's go back to your little side quest.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, because that's
Yeah.
probably gonna be more interesting than talking about
Yeah.
movies.
Okay, so what Chris is talking. First of all,
you posted it on.
I
our story.
did post it on here. Shout out to taking the podcast to new heights, baby. So
Literally.
I want to start. I've had multiple side quests. We've had multiple side quests. Okay, this week and the past 2 weeks. So for those of you that don't know, it's pretty much wedding prep week as we're going into
Yeah.
this week ending and coming into the next week.
By the time our next episode comes out,
I'll be married man.
he'll be a married
Yeah,
man.
I'll be married. I'll be tied down, ladies and men. So here's the thing. So I'll start with this and I'll work my way up to that side quest. Okay. So we went to go take pictures. Okay. I want to tell you about this. You don't even know
Okay,
about
yeah.
this. We went to go take pictures. It's been that long. He doesn't know. Went to go take pictures, right?
We missed a week. That's why.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So we were, God, I have like 2-3 weeks worth of stuff. So we're taking pictures. Shout out to Courtney. Did all the pictures. Did an awesome job. we're near like we're in the city, right? We're in downtown Houston.
Yeah.
So we're up on this little parking garage, and we're up there and we're taking pictures. On one of them, we're kind of overlooking the couple buildings. We're looking down to the street, and I look down while we're taking pictures, and I notice a truck, and there's a man driving, and there's a woman in the back of the truck, in the pickup truck, in the bed of the truck. So I'm like, and I tell
like
Chelsea,
laying down.
like, looks like she's passed out, dude. So I'm like,
God.
we might have witnessed a crime.
Yeah.
So I'm looking, right, and I'm looking, and my eyesight's good. She's got her contacts in. We're looking, and I'm like, Chelsea, doesn't that lady look like she's passed out? Like, she looks like she was picked up and just thrown in the back.
Yeah.
But you can't, if you're driving the way it looks, you will not see her. You can't see her. So there's a baby
I'm
carriage.
gonna cut this out.
You can cut this out? Are you?
Hey man, you never heard? I don't know what kind of business they dealing in,
What do you mean?
and you be saying you a witness.
Oh, well. You tell me the time.
I'm a close the
Fine,
eyes.
fine,
close-
fine. Cut it,
No,
cut
I'm
it,
kidding.
cut it.
Go ahead, go
All
ahead,
right,
go
well, it's fine. We can cut it. We can't cut it. Whatever. You decide to do it. Anyway, long story short, that's what happened there. It was wild. We were trying to get zoom in pictures or anything to see. I couldn't see the play. It was too far. So they just drive off. So Lord knows what happened. Hopefully, is a man in the front. It looks like there was someone in the passenger seat. The woman did look. I don't know, though. I don't know what I was witnessing.
Yeah.
Don't laugh. Why are you laughing? It was bad.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too. They're gonna come for us, dude.
Yes.
Hey, timestamp here. Just cut it. Anyway, so another one,
I'm not gonna tell.
another thing that happened. This was on the night that Henry was here. Shout out to Henry. Great episode. Okay.
Yeah. Great episode. Great episode.
Henry was the night that Henry was here. A little bit later, I went to go take the dog out, and I've told you about this, and I took a picture. I have to find it. The tour bus. Remember I told you about the tour bus? So outside my apartment, someone has a tour bus.
For real?
Yes. So I go out there with the dog, and I'm walking, right, and it's probably like, I don't know, dude. It was late. It was like 3 o'clock or something. It was super late, and I'm walking with the dog. And the tour bus is parked in front of the trash cans. A big ass. I'm talking about like Keith Urban's tour bus. Like, it's a big ass tour bus that's out there. And I'm like, what the? The tour bus is out here again. I gotta take a picture because Chris is gonna think I'm lying. So it's super tinted dark, and then all I see is like a group of people a little bit further out by the tour bus, and I hear 2 people arguing, and this dude says to this woman, and I quote. He goes, "Bitch, shut up and get back on the bus." And I'm like, what is that? And I see like people's phones like throughout the like you can barely see the tent, and I'm like through the tent. And I'm like, why do they have a tour? But I don't understand. And I'm just walking, and I walk back with the dog, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't
You should
understand.
have has to get in.
I definitely not. I don't know what's going on in there, but it's just weirdly parked. Like, one wheel's up on the curb. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. And I'm just looking like, this doesn't really make much sense. Anyway, the next night, someone was, I'm just giving you all the side quest stories. Someone was out here. They parked, and they had a Mercedes, and somebody was cheating on their woman, I think. And they like scratched it up, keyed it up, and they wrote liar on it. Honorable mention, they wrote liar on it, but they spelled liar wrong. Oh. They put Liere or something like that. It was spelled really bad. I was like, it says liar. And it's like with a permanent marker, they wrote all this stuff on it, and they like trashed the emblem and all that. Anyway, to get to the final side quest. So,
Dude, the NPCs were going crazy
out here, dude. So what Chris is talking about, I posted on the podcast, and I'll post it again when we post this episode, is I went on a discovery flight. I flew a plane. So
You flew the plane?
I flew the plane. I got the story for you. You ready?
What's
ready
a discovery flight?
The discovery flight is just basically means that it's your first flight with an instructor. You go out and just, you want to like, basically you're just like, it's gonna sound dumb, but you're like discovering if you like it. That's sounds stupid, but it's basically just to show you, it's like a test drive to show you like what it is. You get to kind of play around, you pay, and you do the thing. So my brother wanted, we didn't do a bachelor party or anything. We had something planned, whatever fell through. he wanted to do something with me before the wedding, and he knows that on my bucket list or things that I've always wanted to do was to get my pilot's license. I've been talking about it. I've mentioned it, but just very quietly. I've mentioned to my dad and to him, and he looked it up, and he shot me a text a few days ago and goes, "You want to fly a plane?" I'm like, "Damn, big baller. Like, I know you got it, but you got it like that."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, like down the street from you, you can go fly a plane." I'm like, "What the hell? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go." So we get there, and we do all the stuff. We set up, and I'm thinking, because it's supposed to be an orientation, other thing, and then you jump on the plane. We literally get there. He says, "Hey, grab some water out that bucket." We grab some water, and we go outside and do a plane check, and then we get ready to fly. That's literally what it was. So first of all, the plane is much smaller than I thought it was going to be. Okay, it wasn't a Cessna. It was an Archer. For those of you that know planes, I don't know. Yeah, of course. Yeah. He did play me, though. He did play me. He goes, "Hey, how much do y'all weigh?" And I was like, my brother's like, "Oh, I weigh myself this morning about 185. At this point, I did not realize that me and my brother were not similar in weight, but I was like, damn. So he goes, "How much do you weigh?" And I said, I didn't weigh myself this morning, but probably like 205, 204. And he goes, "Oh," he said, "Hey, do me a favor. You're going to switch us." Hey, he tells the guy in the back, "Switch us to Archer 107.
Get a bigger plane.
Hey, when I'm walking out, I was like, "You had to get the Fat Boy plane for us?" He started laughing. He was like, "Oh, for sure." He said, "Y'all are a little bit bigger than I'm used to." And he said, "Normally, it's not 3 of us. It's normally 2. But my brother wanted to come because he wanted to be up there with us, right?" So think about it like the sizing of it. It's it doesn't sound dumb, but it's a coupe, but a small coupe. Think of like a Honda Accord or something. It's small. So we get in that thing. He's like, "You go first," or my brother gets in the back. I get in, and then he jumps in with me. Oh, my brother did awesome because he made it look like there wasn't anyone next to me, but we were shoulder to shoulder in that thing. Like,
it did look like you guys had a little bit of space.
Dude, I could lean over and went and kissed him. We're so close to each other, dude. And yeah, so he takes off, and so when we go to take off, he lets me guide us on the floor. There's foot pedals. He shows us the breakdown of the thing. The yoke, which is the steering wheel, he shows me how to use it. You don't touch the yoke though on the floor. You're only using foot pedals. There's brakes, and then there's things to maneuver the wing to turn you. That's all you're doing. So the motor's on, things like that. Motor's on, pretty much. Yeah, you know how it goes, man. So all this shit's on. And again, I'll post all these pictures so y'all can see everything. We go, we're getting ready to take off, and we go and we take off, and they clear us for flight. We take off, and he literally goes right when we get up and we level. He goes, "All right, this is your gauge. You're gonna stay on the horizon, like stay on the the line." He said, "Just fly out."
So you had full control of the plane.
Full control of the plane. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even exact. Full. Like, he gave it to me, and I was like, "Oh," but he has it like, he's not touching it. He's like, "Go ahead." So I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "All right." He's like, "I'm gonna show you. You kind of just
barrel roll."
Yeah, dude. So there was a time where you're catching wind, because it's gonna sound stupid, and I told this to Chelsea, but it's almost like you're flying. Like you're in a flying car. It sounds dumb, but it's just very little and light. I'm used to when I was a kid. I've said this.
How does it feel,
dude? Honestly,
how does it feel like with the wheel?
It's crazy. So he was like, "We're gonna go. Like, I'm gonna show you descent." So we started to drop, and then there was times where we caught pockets where I had to pull up. So because I asked him, like, "What do I like?" I know this sounds dumb. I'm like, "What do I look at? Like, what am I looking at up here?" And he's like, "Out the window." I'm like, "No shit." But there's all this stuff. And he's just like, "No, just look out the window. Like, that's what you're looking at." He's like, "You're simultaneously looking at these things."
Because you have all your gauges.
But he's saying, when you start to like, because there's times where we're going like this, and he'd be like, "Okay, now turn a little left." So like, I'm doing it. And now, mind you, he only took control when we took off and when it was time to land. I turned around the plane. I did everything.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, literally everything. So it's so funny because we flew from here down to Lake Conroe and back. So we, so we flew, so we flew down there, and he goes, "We're flying, right?" And at this point, I'm now starting to get the hang of it. I feel comfortable. Dude. Hey, my call sign. Hey, no, I need a different call sign. I was trying to think of a call sign. That's something
Phineas.
Funny. What the fuck? Phineas?
It's a verb.
No! Oh! That's funny? I'm Perry.
Call sign Phineas.
Call sign Phineas. So I'm flying, and he's like, all right, we're going to turn around now. He's like, take your wing, because we're looking over Lake Conroe, and he's like, take your wing, and I want you to dip it, and I want you to be able to see the island. So I start turning, and he's like, and I feel him turning and more. He's like, come on, turn it more. And he has me, and I'm like this, dude. I'm on the thing. I'm like, God damn. His name's Jeremy. I'm like, God damn, Jeremy, shit. I'm like going like sideways. And finally, we're like turning. He's like, you got it. And we're like circling back around. And dude, I level out. And he's like, man, I'll tell you what. He said, if you want to be a pilot, you definitely have like, and I was like, Jeremy, you said it to everybody. Yeah. I go, you just say it to everybody, Jeremy.
He said it to
And
everybody.
then he proceeds, he goes, all right, it's time to land the plane. And he looks over. So he's sitting, I'm sitting here, he's sitting here, right? I'm Jeremy.
He said, go ahead.
He looks over at me and goes, you want to land the plane?
No, bro.
No, you know what I did? I swear to God, dude, I went, all right. And he goes, I'm just kidding. I was like, he's like, hey, you're eager. I said, I thought you were going to make me do it too.
He said, I thought you were
Hey,
serious.
I thought you for real. I was like, damn. So then he proceeds to land this plane. And I'm not even kidding, dude. He lands the plane in such a smooth and swift maneuver. Like he goes, there's no bounce or anything. Mm-hmm. He goes and he's like, all right, we're descending. He's like, I'll let you descend and then I take over from here. I was like, okay. So he started descending. He's like, all right, it's me. Just let off. Don't touch anything. I got it from here. So, okay. And he goes and he just takes us down. We get close and he just takes us over.
Oh, dang.
And I told my brother, I said, man, that landing was so smooth. Like, if Jeremy would have looked me in my eyes when he did it, dude, I would have married him. Like, because I'm telling you, dude.
We might have kissed
we
at that
would have
second.
married. We would have been getting married next week. Because I'm telling you, it was so smooth. He's like showing off a little. And I was like, hey, I was smooth. He's like, yeah, no, whatever. No big deal. Smooth landing. So, all in all, dude, it was cool, though. It was a good experience. I did learn a few things here and there. I can go back there or whatever. There's a possibility that I might go back and only need it's like 40 hours or something like that.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How does it feel? Because you know when you're driving a car, you turn, you make these moves, you can feel the road.
Yeah.
You can feel grounded.
Yeah.
How does it feel turning in stuff in air? Where there's nothing below you.
I'll
Is
be
it like sensitive? Or
It is very sensitive.
You actually have to.
So the way that he explained, no, none of that. It's very like subtle movements. The way he explained it is like, this doesn't sound dumb, but he's like it's like a toddler. You just have to watch it. Like it's very little. Like I was watching him, and it didn't even look like he was moving the handles, the yoke.
When he was moving,
just barely moving it. He's like, you're gonna take over, and like sometimes I will overdo it, and he's like, okay, you're overcorrecting now, fix it. And I would get it, and he's like, after, because even my brother said, he's like, by the end, he wasn't telling you anything because we're all wearing headphones, we're mic'd up, but he's not really. We're just now at that point. I'm just asking him how long he's been doing it. We're just talking because I'm trying to focus, but also like I felt very comfortable, and it's crazy because being up there, it is scary, but I've wanted to do it for so long that, dude, I said this to her, I said this to my brother, like it felt, one, it's a bucket list thing. I've always wanted to go up and do that, and two, just how they kind of let you do it. There's so much more things you need to do, but it felt, I felt very like at home, safe. Like I felt good. Like I'm like, man, this is so badass. I would love to make this, like, you want to pick up hobbies, you want to do things, and that could be itself be a career, right?
Yeah,
Piloting
yeah.
And things like that. But I just kept thinking like, man, I would definitely love, because I'm just overlooking, I've lived in this area for 3 years, and I'm looking at it from a totally different viewpoint, right?
Yeah.
From a little teeny tiny plane. But I don't know, man. It was definitely, my brother loved it. I loved it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I think it's like I said, it's a whole thing, and you have to get you just do your personal, then you move in, you can work up to your private, and then from your private you can work up to commercial. So it's a lot of hours. You have to log a lot of hours to do all that. But it's definitely I think it's well worth, if for anybody, and I'll tell the prices, I don't care. The pricing for it, we were just talking about it. Take someone up, especially in certain places the same way, but it's about like, let's say like 130 something bucks to go up to fly.
Dang, that's not bad at all.
No, not at all. To go up for your discovery flight, which is what I did, and then you can take one person with you. You can take one person with you, and it's 25 bucks.
Yeah. $25 for the extra person.
$25. Yeah, $25.
What's how I'm gonna go?
Yeah,
I'm gonna whip it like this.
you can't. There's no way. It's not. It's not one of those. It's whoa, dude.
I'm gonna whip it with one hand like
no,
this.
don't whip it like that. I don't like the way it looks. Don't do that. No, dude, whip it.
Am I in the middle seat or something?
Oh my god. No, it was dude, it was a fun time. Like
Yeah.
I would absolutely go back.
Honestly, I don't think I can do it.
I think you do it.
I'll too nervous.
I can take you
I'll be
with
too
me.
scared. I'll sit in the back.
No, absolutely. You would have to sit in the back. You couldn't sit up front.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't pilot it.
You could do it.
I don't know. I'd be too scared. And my intrusive
It's
thoughts,
scary.
you know.
It's
They
a
might
lot.
win. I'd be like, barrel roll. Y'all trying to fill some G's?
Hey, you're like, where's the dog fight? And you start going. You're like, Maverick. You start talking on. He's like, he's looking at you like, what's wrong with you?
I might
bro?
turn and fly upside down for a second, you know?
Dude, he was telling me that when he was up there, he got in trouble. I shouldn't have said his name. Damn. He was telling me that he was up there, he got in some trouble because I guess like he landed or he did something that he wasn't supposed to or whatever. But shout out to them. They're awesome. I don't want to say the
like a
name.
good time, dude.
No, it was a good. I will say this though. We looked up the prices of planes, right? My brother, I don't know, wants me to
He's
be.
very interested.
Yeah, he was very interested in it. Not for himself though.
He want you to give him some flights.
He said, fly my private jet. He said, fly my private jet.
I
Like,
want you to
low-key,
fly me places.
I told him that. He started laughing. He said, maybe one day. All right, chill out, bro. You trying to put me?
All right,
Yeah,
bro.
hey, relax. So it's funny because he's like, he said while we were up there, right, just chilling back there while we're just flying around.
Yeah.
He said that he looked up the price of one of those planes. Dude, if you could see the plane, first of all, it's like a 70s or 60s plane. It's a 1960s plane. Old plane. To buy one, it's like $100,000 for that plane. Jesus. So then we looked up newer, 2004, 2005, $200,000.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And
what?
then you need like a hangar to store it.
That's not even the hard part, though, to have a hangar. That's not
Oh
actually
yeah,
not.
you can rent. Well,
I was gonna
I'm
say
saying
you
like
can rent.
the cost.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think these hangars are cheap.
No, but I think you can work something out.
I don't
Actually, a
know.
lot of these
I think
places,
having a plane is like a very expensive, like
expensive thing.
hobby. I don't even know if it's a hobby.
What's crazy? You want to hear something so wild though? I didn't see under the hood and all that and like the maintenance on it, but there's not really much to that.
I think there is.
No.
I think there is.
He was telling us about the wheels and he was like, I'm not gonna lie, it has covers, so I actually can't see the wheels. So I don't know if they're really that good or not, but they're fine. They're okay.
He probably gets it maintenance by somebody else.
It's not his plane. Those aren't his planes.
Oh.
He's an instructor, but he works with the company that does
Yeah.
it. Because why he's doing is because he's working to get his hours up. So when he flies, he can bank those hours for himself.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's working, I think, for a commercial. He's trying to get a commercial flight because
Okay.
that's all it is. It's just a waiting game. Once you get your hours, then congratulations,
Yeah.
you can fly. You know, but all in all, it's a cool thing that I've been trying to do. That possibly, maybe it's something I'll pursue. It's a good hobby. It's a good thing, and it can
That's
become
cool,
something.
but you can fly me everywhere.
Dude, I'll fly you around. Fly me
out.
Yeah.
I know a guy that I went to high school with. He lives in Mexico now. I think he flew the bus, the Airbus.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Like he had to do the school and everything.
Really?
Yeah. I think he flew the Airbus. Like I think he was in that program.
Dude, no
I know,
way.
that's insane.
Dude, put me in a
Huge plane.
what's the plane that they use in Top Gun?
You trying to get into them fighter jets?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's funny because I posted that picture on my Instagram.
It looks really cool.
Dude,
The pictures came out really nice.
right? So
Yeah.
my brother, I told my brother, shout out to my brother, he
Yeah,
took some
he
great
took some
pictures.
cool ones,
Because
yeah.
people kept asking me, who took pictures? And I was like, just inside.
Nobody.
Yeah. Inside, I just put my phone back there. I was like, click, hey, look at me. But it's funny because when I posted that picture, dude, I had a lot of people like writing back.
Yeah.
And apparently, I didn't know this. There's like 2 or 3 people that wrote me back that are trying to do pilot stuff too, or like and I don't know. It's just cool. It's a cool. Also, there was a guy there that definitely saw Top Gun because he had a mustache and he was wearing aviators. Yeah, I was like, all right, dude, relax.
That'll be
Like,
me, bro.
yeah, just chill. It's not that. It's not
Oh,
that
that's
deep.
really cool, dude. I saw it. I was like, man, this ain't real.
Yeah.
And then I look and I'm like,
You can see the sky.
there's clouds.
You know what I'm saying?
That man's in the sky.
Call sign
That
Phineas,
was
baby.
so random.
Hey, dude.
But
Call sign
to me,
Phineas.
like looking at him, like, what?
I know. I know.
Like, excuse me,
Yeah,
why?
you're like super side quest out
Yeah.
here. No big deal.
And I saw you got a new watch too.
It's over there. Yeah. My brother. Shout out to my
bro.
Hey, my brother.
Hey, he's spoiling
he been
you, bro.
spoiling me.
You got yourself a little nice
Yeah.
watch.
Hey, I
man.
gotta show it to you. Yeah.
Like a nice watch.
Huh?
Tell my brothers and sisters to
Hey,
take notes.
So my brother. Hey, I'm not.
Hey,
oh,
your brother need another brother. Hey, we're about to be brothers.
about to be brothers. Yeah. Hey, if he buys you something like that, he loves you for real. No. Huh? He said no. No. Yeah. It's been a good week. I did get that watch. I was hunting around for that watch.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing. Good lord.
You picked it or he picked it?
I picked it. So
Nice.
the main thing it's a I don't care. It's a used watch. I was shopping around like pawn shops and I was trying to find like the nicest one that I could find, best deal, cleanest one. I wanted that type of watch since I was a little kid. I wanted one. My dad had one. My brother has one. My other brother had one, and then of course my dad has like a couple. But I've always wanted my own gift or my own watch like that. I love watches. I have like whatever, but yeah, my brother just was like, I want you to get something nice, because I was gonna like borrow, but he was like, nah, get yourself something like whatever.
Yeah, that's a nice watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be, hey, dude. All I gotta say is to wrap up. Do you have anything that you wanna?
Nah, man, I didn't go flying. I didn't get a new watch. Thanks for one up me, bro.
Sorry, dude. Well, hey, what'd you do? Yeah.
Huh?
Tune in
Next week. A wedding. He gonna have a wedding.
Yeah, a wedding.
What do I got?
Hey, dude, I'm the main character.
I play video games last night.
I like that. That's fair. I will say this. We're gonna have a wedding episode. Chelsea's gonna be on it. We're gonna have a wedding episode, and we have a task to complete on this wedding. Not only are we doing a lot, but we have a task to complete.
What?
I want you to get saucy.
I am, bro. I
Nah,
want
dude.
you.
I will. I'm trying to be like you. You know how you were with your thing? You were dancing with the. Hey, you were dancing.
Okay, you're gonna have to get there first because I want to see.
I'm gonna have that thing tied on my head. I'm gonna be.
I want to see, and I want to.
What you mean?
Nah,
Yeah, we'll have some
probably
videos.
not.
No, I'll have some
Maybe,
videos.
maybe.
I'm gonna have a camera out.
Yeah, we'll probably post some videos.
I'm gonna get selfie
Yeah,
stick.
we can have a nice little good old time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll talk to you guys next week about that. But for now, that's it. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NP_podcast and at Instagram at NP_podcast_, where we post updates occasionally to what we're doing, what we're gonna do, and future episodes. And you can find the links to every social, our TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, everything in the bios of those profiles.
I do want to say, guys, last episode we got a lot of love. I had people reach out to me. I know Chris did. The numbers and everything did very well. So want a special shout out to Henry.
Yeah.
Dude, he'll be our resident guest. I'll have him on anytime. First of all, I got
There's a
so
lot of
drunk.
Yeah, we were feeling a little good.
Oh, you weren't
Hey,
here.
we gotta do that more, bro.
Dude, we do have to do that more, but you were not here. I think me and Henry are bonded by, like, we are the same
Yeah,
person.
you told me.
I told you that. Hey, gotta have him on and talk about them
Yeah, I
stories.
know.
Because, hey, I
Yeah,
had...
they got a lot of stories.
Huh?
They're both Pisces.
Are we?
I think.
Pisces,
Dang.
baby! Hey, that's what I'm talking
Twins,
about.
bro.
Hey, but all I'm saying is we were over here down, and Louis back there like, fucking hate both of y'all. Yeah, dude. Dude, we're the same person.
Yeah.
He's a talk to the manager type dude. I
Yeah,
say, my boy, go ahead. But no, other than that, I want to say thank you for Henry. Fantastic episode, and Louis. It was great. We had a great time. Definitely do something like that again. I will say this. We haven't done this in a while, but if you have anybody that you think would be a great guest, let us know. I'm gonna kind of be dipping in the waters a little bit and showing, try to see what's up.
Well, we do have some ideas of.
We have
couple
some
people,
ideas,
yeah.
some people and whatnot. Yeah, obviously we're going into that. I've obviously super slacked on all the social media stuff, but this week will be busy. But
Yeah, we're having a busy week.
there's stuff to come. So obviously all y'all just be on the lookout. That's really all I got, man.
and give them a congratulations.
Yeah, give me a little love. I'll be posting. I'll try to post as much as I can
Yeah.
throughout the week with like the wedding stuff.
Send money, you know,
Hey, I'll put my cash
to
app
the
up.
newlyweds.
Hey, I'll put my thing up. Hey, we'll put the
Yeah,
link
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Hey, buy
Put
me
the
some
link.
gifts, y'all. What's up?
Yeah, buy
go
some gifts,
ahead.
bro.
Anyway, no, but guys, we want to thank you for tuning in, listening to another episode of Nothing Personal, and we will see you guys.
I'm gonna get a cut though. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh my god.